The Hardman fumble.
Oh, well.
Look, I'm not saying it was a fumble or it wasn't a fumble, but in those situations, they're taught to go with whatever is called the field. And even Romo, who is saying it should be a fumble before the timeout, when he came back, he goes, I mean, it can go either way. Well, no. When it can go either way, you stick with the call on the field. That's it.
Unless they found evidence. So they found evidence that he wasn't down. They said
I guess so, yeah.
It was a good call. It was a good call. It was a fumble. Because I looked at it too, and I was sitting there thinking the same thing. Like, well, look, it's any part of him down. The thing is, when he's coming around, you can see the ball starting to get dislodged. So it's not out of his hands, but it's moving in his hands. Okay. To be honest with you, I don't even care because of the call in itself was stupid. It was a terrible call.
Terrible
Awful.
call.
Yeah.
Awful.
That's on coaching. After
That's
the first Mecole blunder, the first one was on Mecole. Second one is on the coaching for letting it try to happen again.
Yeah. First off, we run to the first one. The very first one we did, the reverse. Short side of the field, you got 6 DBs in, and you're trying to outrun them to the outside. So you got the fastest personnel defensively on the field. You're not outrun them to the outside. Then he fumbles it. Why would you do it?
Yeah.
You know, your linebacker core is decimated. Why aren't you running the football up the middle? Like, it doesn't make any sense, or in between the tackles. You got Pacheco and you got CEH. Both of them were slashing these guys.
Yeah.
Then you come back. Okay. Let Pacheco roll. And all the way down there. He's running through everybody in the Bill Stadium. Every single body that was up there. Right? It didn't matter who it was. We get down there and we decide to run the jet sweep with Mecole Hardman again. Are you kidding? Are you like?
I think Pacheco came out though right before that.
He checked himself out of that.
Yeah.
I do not care. You still got CEH. Run CEH.
Yeah.
Damn it, put Travis Kelce in the backfield and run him.
Or Rasheed Rice, anyone really.
Or Rasheed Rice. Look, I don't care who it is. Not no jet sweep, trying to outrun him to the outside. You don't do that with a guy that's only had had the ball in his hand the second time the entire game. And the first time he fumbled. You don't do it. Look, and I like Mecole. I think he's a good player. But certain situations, it's players, right? Not plays. You're trying to run a play to outthink the defense when you don't need to. If you need to get Pacheco, look, and I'm saying this, if you need to get Pacheco a breather, if you need to give him a breather, take a timeout or run the football up the middle, right? Hell, do the damn Blake Bell play if you need to.
It's worth it because that'll make it a 10-point game. It's worth it. Call a timeout.
It's worth it because at this point you put him in a position where they become one-dimensional. Then you can come after them all the time. So that was a bad call by whoever called it. That was a bad call.
If you score a TD there, you probably won't need your timeouts anymore. So what the hell does it matter anyway? You'll be up by 10.
Right, you're up by 10. So you're up by 2 scores. They got to do something. So, yeah, give Pacheco a break. Don't give him a break. Bring CEH in. Fine, bring him in. Bring the offense, the linemen and do the same thing. But not only that, let's also go to, well, yeah, we got the penalty called on Rasheed Rice. Perfect, beautiful. 3 straight passes is what we run. 3.
And a timeout in between that too.
Yeah.
You call a timeout?
Yeah.
It's what you come out with. If I was Patrick Mahomes, I would have been looking at like, what? We're doing what? Why? So I just, man, listen, I just, for the life of me, like when I'm telling you, just through all of my, just running through me on what are you doing at that point? You can't do that. You can't do it. I don't care. I'm sorry. That's a bad call. It's a horrible call, and we paid for it. So I don't give a damn as far as he fumbled in the end zone. We should have never ran the football with Mecole Hardman on that play, that whole thing. What do you think about that? What do y'all think about that? Mecole Hardman and the whole series and all of that offensively. I mean, other than that, the offense played extremely well. But go ahead.
Well, because when that play happened, Teja and I were watching that together, and I'm like, oh no, because right away I knew something weird about this play because Rasheed Rice in the backfield with him. I'm like, oh no, like something weird is gonna happen here. I thought it was gonna be one of like the flick pass play where like he does a a fake handoff and flick it to the tight end. But it wasn't that. It was fake the handoff and then give it to Hardman coming around. And I'm like, oh no. I mean, like, yeah, it's stupid. To anything besides that, so even take a timeout, getting a run up the gut with Blake Bell or CH getting stuffed for no gain, sure, whatever.
Sure.
Anything besides what ended up happening. And like Teja said, it not really on Hardman. Yes, the fumble is on Hardman, but that's the coaching putting your player in a bad situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, I don't fault him for that one. I mean, I fault him for that one, but he shouldn't have even been put in that situation.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.